I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the other benefits of using Adobe Muse. It's more than a program to make websites. It's a program for creating all sorts of technical documents. And more programs like Adobe Muse are being used to create technical documents. Documents that are interactive, that require the user to follow along, click along, and sometimes prove that they've read the materials and that they understand them. Generally, there's some sort of assessment involved in order for a user to be able to move on to the next page of training. That offers a great deal of accountability, and that's the sort of thing that employers are looking more and more into doing. Not just sending memos, but making sure that they can assess how well their employees understand changes that are undergoing or important legal tidbits that employees need. So I wanted to show you some just examples of that. You can easily make game-based web pages that move you from one scene to the next. You could create basically a choose-your-own-adventure scenario for your user, where they have to move through challenges, and if they don't make the right choices, then they have to go back to step one. That's just one idea, this idea of gamifying our communications. This is a communication document that I created in Adobe Muse as well. It's created for mobile devices, as was that last one. In this particular site, there's some interactivity with the text. This was a document that was used to try to raise public awareness about a issue around town, but it was also a tool to try to transfer agency to the user so that the user could actually co-create some of the documents on these pages. They could actually add to the document. This is a project that my students in freshman writing do, where they attack some sort of problem that they find on the Clemson campus. Again, this is a mobile web-based application that the students problematize. They actually find these problems for themselves and figure out ways to draw their user out into spaces and places so that they can learn about problems for themselves, see the problems firsthand. Involving parking and transportation. It requires the user to actually move about space and either find QR codes, enter passcodes, or more and more there's image recognition programs. Blipbar is a good example of a program that uses your camera, that when images are matched to a database, it will pull up information in response to that image. One of the things that rhetoric tries to problem solve is, how do you create agency in the user? How do you make them not just believe what you are trying to communicate, but how do you get them to actually act in that manner, that prescribed manner? And that's something that employers are looking to do. You're not just persuading someone to think, you're trying to persuade them to act. So web-based tools are a great way to do that because, again, they offer some sort of usability for the interlocutor, the person with whom you're communicating with, and it also allows for a degree of accountability. So you can make sure that your employees are actually following along with the message, that they understand it, that they will make the right decisions. Hopefully this gives you some idea about some of the things that you can design using Adobe Muse, and maybe help convince you that this is a really good skill to have on your resume. It could help you get a job.